Hey, what up? It is your girl MD and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out. We'll love to have you a part of the fam. So we have done a few hair growth challenges here on my channel, and yes, we have gained inches, but above all, I think we have gained a stronger community. I always get messages from you guys saying that one of the main things that you did love about these challenges is being able to do them together, and you have the support and are able to get feedback and advice from not only me but from other people. It was suggested by one of my friends to actually do a Facebook group for this challenge, so I created a group just for us. You're only going to be able to access it and see the information and interact with me and everybody else that's in the challenge if you request to be in the group. It's going to be a private group, so you won't be able to see it, not unless you are a part of it. So I will leave the link down below, and I'm excited to get you guys moving and grooving in our Facebook group. I'm going to be posting quite often in that group, just answering your questions and letting you guys know how things are going for me. I'll also be doing some updates on my Instagram stories, so make sure you guys follow me there as well. I'll be able to post videos and pictures and ask questions and interact with each other, give suggestions, talk about maybe how your week is going. Maybe you're struggling in an area and somebody else will be able to encourage you and tell you maybe how something has worked out for them. To give everyone some time to gather everything they need to start the challenge off strong, I'm going to give you about a week just to get all of your supplies and your products together. So I wanted to have this video up last Friday, so we had about a week to get everything in order so we can start this on the 20th. But I'm sure, like you, my life got a little bit hectic the last few days to possibly being shut in for the next few weeks. But let's still start it on the 20th. If you don't have everything, that's completely okay. You can jump in whenever you guys are ready to start. But let's start with what we have on the 20th. And maybe over the next couple of days, you're able to maybe order some stuff on Amazon. But above all, I hope you and yours are well and safe. Before the challenge starts, so over the next week or so, is make sure you clarify your scalp. I just want to make sure that we're all starting off on a clean slate, because I know there can be a lot of buildup in your scalp just from products and just things in general. So let's all clarify together. You know that I like using the Tea Tree Clarifying Shampoo by Eden Body Works. And it definitely is great when it comes to just clarifying your scalp, generate blood circulation to your scalp, which you know is going to promote hair growth. I will leave all the products that I mentioned in this video in the description box down below, as well as just the products that I will personally be using or recommend to you. Okay, so our challenge is going to start on Friday night, so that's going to be day one, or the night before your wash day. I feel like typically most people probably wash their hair on Saturday or Sunday, so that's why I picked Friday night to start. And we're going to start with a pre-poo. I recently have switched up my pre-poo routine. In the past, what I have done is just done a conditioner and an oil, but I don't know, I just kind of have been trying something a little bit different lately. I'm going to be using Jamaican black castor oil, olive oil, and avocado oil. I'll be applying a generous amount to my scalp and my hair. I'm just going to cover it. So from my dry hair, I am going to be applying this oil. Once my entire head is covered, I'm just going to cover it up with a shower cap or a plastic bag, and then cover that with my scarf and go to sleep. At night, I'm sure that you already know this, but just a quick reminder, make sure that you always are reaching for a silk or satin bonnet or even a silk or satin pillowcase. We always want to make sure that we're keeping in the moisture and not sucking it out. What I have also incorporated into my routine starting sometime last year is silk scrunchies whenever possible. So not only at night am I loosely putting my hair up with a silk scrunchie, but even when I'm just like hanging out around my apartment, and most recently I've been actually wearing them to the gym. They're more gentle on the hair and less prone to breakage than a normal hair tie. When I'm not using a silk scrunchie, I'm just using a stocking hair tie that I've been doing this for years. I'm sure I've showed you guys this a ton of times, is I just cut the band off the top of a stocking, and that is the hair tie that I use, or I'll use the snappy hair tie as well. We're gonna have a schedule for week one, and then there'll be a few things that we tweak for week two, and then after that we'll just repeat. So it'll go back from week one, week two, week one, week two for the next 2 months. So week one, day two, every single morning we are going to start off our day with our water intake and our supplements and vitamins. Well, not all the water, but definitely drink some water. I know they say about 8 glasses. I always try to drink half a gallon. Whatever it is, just make sure that you are drinking plenty of water. As far as supplements, here are my recommendations, but again, I want you to pick what best suits you and your body and your hair. So top Top of the list, definitely collagen, and then in addition, some type of hair growth vitamin. There is liquid biotin, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. Video down below, and it does wonders, as well as the Tropica hair vitamin. These are just a few of my favorites, but currently this time around I'm going to go with collagen and the Tropica hair growth vitamin, which I grew about 3 inches last time I took this. The unique thing about this company is that they have a money back guarantee, so if you're not satisfied after 2 months, they will refund your money, no questions asked. It's like a win-win. Like, you can at least try the product, and if you don't like your results or you just don't like the vitamin in general, you can always be like, yo, I don't like this, I want my money back. And with the liquid biotin, that's something that would benefit those that don't necessarily like taking a pill. It's going to absorb into your body a lot quicker and more efficient. This is how we are going to start off every single day. So water, collagen, vitamins, start off the day. You also want to make sure that you're including in your eating your leafy greens, aminos, protein. You need to remember that your growth truly starts from the inside out. With Saturday, we're just going to shampoo like normal. Make sure you're using your shampoo massage brush during that process. I've mentioned this a ton of times, and I'm sure you guys already know, but this is going to help generate blood circulation to your scalp, and again, going to promote hair growth. Instead of reaching for the conditioner right away, we're going to now do a protein treatment. You guys already know I'm going to recommend the Alpha G 2-step protein treatment. If you're like me and recently did a protein treatment, skip this step. And I know not everyone is going to want to use the Alpha G 2-step, but if you have a protein treatment that you prefer to use, definitely do that. The Alpha G can only be used every 4 to 6 weeks, so this is the only time this month that we will be using it. And you recently did a protein treatment, we are going to wait till the beginning of next month to do our next protein treatment. The last video I posted is about my Alpha G routine, so if you guys have any questions about that, go check out that video. I will link it down below. So the Alpha G is just really going to strengthen your hair and just set you up for success. So I really want you guys to start off this challenge by doing this protein treatment. After the shampoo and the protein treatment, whether you did it or not, we're all going to follow up with doing a deep conditioner. Every week, let's commit to doing our deep conditioners. You can also add steaming to your routine if that is something that you want. Steaming is also going to help the deep conditioner better penetrate. So after we are done with our deep conditioning, we are going to do the lock method. I have found that what works best for me when it comes to moisture is doing the lock method. If you have found another way that works best for you to lock in moisture to your hair, by all means, definitely do that. I am giving you the blueprint for this regimen, but definitely customize it to better suit you. Now we're going to style our hair for the week. I would suggest that you pick styles that are low maintenance, so styles that you really won't have your hands in your hair very often. Something that you can just take down, refresh if need be, and go. Since we're probably going to be stuck at home for the next few weeks, this is a great opportunity to just leave your hair alone. So consider doing 2 or 3 braids, or maybe do a twist out, but don't take the twist out. I don't know, we'll talk about some other ideas in the group. As far as hair tools, try and use your fingers as much as possible. But if it's not totally necessary, always consider using your fingers over a tool or a brush, because it's definitely going to cut down on manipulation, stress, and tension on your hair. So day 3 of week 1 is Sunday, and we're still starting off our days with our water, our supplements, our vitamins. So we're going to reach for our wild growth oil and our massage brush. If you have not already added this oil to your routine, you are missing out. I like to apply this to my scalp, usually at night before bed, and then I like to massage my scalp for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can also switch it up some nights and do a mixture of black castor oil and olive oil, especially on your hairline and your edges. Definitely be more gentle in those areas and use your fingers to massage. Day 4 of week 1, Monday. We're still taking it easy, remembering our water, collagen supplement. We're also going to mist our hair. I typically like to do it at night, but you can definitely do it in the AM if you choose. It really doesn't matter when you do it. This is just a mist. You're not wetting your hair, you're just misting it. It's not going to mess up your style. You already know that I'm an advocate for watering your hair like it's a plant. Really, this is something that I typically like to do every single day, but I didn't want to overwhelm you with too many steps, so let's just start off doing this a few times a week. But if you're feeling up to it, you can definitely incorporate this every single day. So I typically work out 5 times a week, and sweating in your head is definitely going to increase blood flow and promote hair growth. So let's try and do some type of physical activity 3 to 4 times a week, even if it's just walking. Day 5, week 1, Tuesday. So it's usually around this time of the week that I pull whatever style that I've had for the last 3 or 4 days up into a bun. Today I want you to try and do the lock method if your style permits it. And you do not have to soak your hair, but definitely make sure that it is damp so you're able to execute the lock method. Keeping your hair moisturized, you know, is another big key to healthy hair. Day 6 and 7 of the week is pretty much the same. Again, mist your hair on day 6 before bed and use your wild growth oil with your massage brush. Don't forget your edges and your hairline, but be a bit more delicate. Week 2 is pretty much similar to week 1 with a few slight changes. On wash day of week 2, I typically like to co-wash instead of shampooing. A person that likes to stretch out your washes, that is totally fine. I know some people like wash their hair once a month. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys a framework of what to do, and then you can customize it to suit you. Also substitute 1 week of deep conditioning and do a hair mask or treatment or even a hot oil treatment. If you are in need of a trim, I would definitely recommend doing that very early on in the beginning of the challenge. You can even do that before the challenge starts. So this is where my hair starts right now, and we will measure again in 2 months. So I'm going to post a 2-month regimen right here, and I will also post it in our Facebook group with any other additional information that you may find helpful. I made this simple but effective. I know in some of my past challenges, people are like, these are too many steps, this is a full-time job, like how do you expect me to do this? I feel like this is simple enough that we'll all be able to stay on task and stick with. But please definitely join the Facebook group. I will leave the link down below. I'll be posting all of my updates there. We'll be chatting with you guys in our group as much as possible, but you will also have each other as well, which I love, and I hope that you guys do too. Okay, so I hope I covered everything. I can't wait for you guys to join me over the next 2 months. Thank you so much for watching, and like always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.